Hey everyone, open-minded neutral here, and it's time for another episode of the Guilty Pleasure series, where I dive into the shows and movies that still make us feel all warm and nostalgic inside. But today, I am adding a little spooky twist because it's Halloween. For this Halloween edition, I'm celebrating the ghouls, monsters, and mayhem from three iconic pieces of Halloween pop culture. First up, I'll be revisiting the Monster Mash classic, The Monster Squad, a movie where kids save the day from Dracula and his spooky crew. Then I'll jump into the surreal world of Rocko's Modern Life with their Halloween special that's as weird as it is hilarious. And finally, of course, no Halloween is complete without the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. So grab your candy, get cozy, and let's indulge in some good old-fashioned Halloween nostalgia. And if you enjoy open-minded discussions and want to stay updated on our latest content, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more. And make sure to click the notification bell so you never miss a video.
Kick him in the nose! Kick him in the nose! He doesn't have nose! Do it! Do it! Wolfman's got nards! Come on! Come on!
The Monster Squad has everything that makes it a perfect Halloween guilty pleasure. Here's why it resonates so well with fans of the spooky season: classic monsters with a twist. The Monster Squad brings together iconic horror figures like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, the Wolfman, and the Gill Man, blending Universal's legendary monsters with an 80s kid-centric story. The film honors these characters while giving them an updated look, making it both a nostalgic experience for classic horror fans and a refreshing twist for new viewers. Nostalgic 80s vibes. With a group of kids taking on monsters to save the world, the Monster Squad captures the adventurous, mischievous spirit of the 80s. It's part The Goonies, part horror movie, making it a unique genre mashup that represents Halloween nostalgia for fans who grew up with these films. Memorable quotes and moments. Lines like, "Wolfman's got nards," have become cult classic phrases, and scenes like the epic showdown between Dracula and the kids add to the film's iconic status. Its mix of humor and horror keeps it entertaining while being lighthearted enough for younger audiences, cementing its place as a Halloween classic, kid-friendly but with just enough scare. Although it's a family-friendly movie, the Monster Squad doesn't shy away from delivering some scares, making it the perfect gateway horror film. It gives younger audiences a taste of the horror genre without pushing the boundaries too far, making it a go-to Halloween choice for families and horror fans alike. Underdog story with a heart. At its core, the Monster Squad is about a group of misfits who come together to face insurmountable odds. Their courage and resourcefulness in taking on Dracula's evil plot add depth and heart to the movie, making it resonate with audiences on an emotional level and making the characters relatable. For these reasons, the Monster Squad remains a Halloween guilty pleasure, blending thrills, laughs, nostalgia, and heart into a fun and frightful package, perfect for October viewing. It's a film that's easy to revisit year after year, offering both nostalgia and timeless Halloween appeal.
Easy. It usually goes better than that. Trick or treat!
The Halloween episode of Rocko's Modern Life, Sugar Frosted Frights, is definitely a guilty pleasure for fans of retro Halloween content. This episode dives into the quirky, offbeat humor the show was known for, and wraps it all up in spooky seasonal fun. Here's why it fits so well as a Halloween guilty pleasure. Nostalgic atmosphere. For those who grew up watching Rocko's Modern Life, this episode brings back childhood memories of Halloween. It's filled with 90s animation style, giving it a cozy yet spooky feel that feels authentically nostalgic and perfect for a Halloween throwback. The quirky humor. True to the show's style, Sugar Frosted Frights is filled with absurd, surreal humor that's unexpectedly dark, yet funny. It combines innocence and absurdity in a way that feels quirky and slightly eerie. A perfect fit for Halloween. playful, non-scary frights. Unlike genuinely scary Halloween specials, this episode keeps things lighthearted. The bizarre characters, wild antics, and Rocko's anxious reactions make it funny rather than frightening, making it a fun and casual Halloween pick. Revisiting retro animation. Watching this episode today is like stepping into a time capsule of classic Nickelodeon animation. The hand-drawn, colorful style gives it a timeless Halloween charm, distinct from today's animation trends, making it extra special. Iconic characters in a Halloween setting. Seeing characters like Rocko, Heifer, and Filbert take on Halloween is both familiar and delightful. Fans get a chance to see these beloved characters in a seasonal adventure that adds depth to their personalities and reactions in a new setting. This episode encapsulates that nostalgic, slightly creepy vibe that makes it so enjoyable for Halloween, even if it's a bit quirky and dated by today's standards, which is part of the fun.
This is less encouraging.
Hello! What do you think, Marge? All I need is a title. I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something something.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if I do!
Some of the best Treehouse of Horror episodes from The Simpsons have a nostalgic charm, blending horror, comedy, and social satire in ways that became iconic for Halloween specials. Here are some fan-favorite segments that highlight the older episodes' brilliance alongside what makes the newer ones still enjoyable as a guilty pleasure. Treehouse of Horror 5, Season 6, The Shining. This is a fan favorite for its hilarious twisted parody of The Shining. Homer's descent into madness is perfect as he snaps, "No TV and no beer make Homer go crazy." Time and Punishment. Homer's time travel escapade with the toaster is one of the best examples of the show's creativity, with reality shifting each time Homer makes a small change in the past. Nightmare Cafeteria. A darkly funny story where the teachers turn into cannibals and start eating the students. This segment satirizes the school system in an absurdly grim way. Treehouse of Horror 4, Season 5. Bart Simpson's Dracula. A great vampire story that references Dracula, with a twist ending that's pure Simpsons humor. The Devil and Homer Simpson. Homer sells his soul for a donut, only to find himself in a trial with the devil in a surreal take on Faustian legend. It's one of the best parodies of courtroom dramas mixed with horror. Terror at 5.5 feet. Based on the Twilight Zone episode, this one sees Bart encountering a gremlin on the side of the school bus, a tense and hilarious mix of horror and comedy. Treehouse of Horror 3, Season 4. Clown Without Pity. A crusty doll becomes possessed and tries to kill Homer, making this segment both scary and side-splittingly funny. King Homer. A King Kong parody, with Homer as the giant ape, is a favorite for its exaggerated style and classic film references. Dial Z for Zombies. Bart accidentally raises the dead, leading to hilarious scenes like Homer's confrontation with zombie Flanders, which still feels fresh and clever. Treehouse of Horror 7, Season 8. The Thing and I. This story of Bart's evil twin is both creepy and funny, a perfect blend of horror and family dynamics. Citizen Kang. A hilarious and memorable parody of political campaigns, where the aliens Kang and Kodos take over the bodies of Bill Clinton and Bob Dole. Treehouse of Horror 9, Season 10. Hell Toupee. After Homer gets a hair transplant from Snake, the recently executed criminal, the hair possesses him and drives him to continue Snake's killing spree. It's a great example of the show's take on body horror, with Homer as a helpless pawn, while the hair turns him into a vengeful killer. The Terror of Tiny Toon. Bart and Lisa zap themselves into the itchy and scratchy TV show after Bart finds plutonium in Homer's toolbox and attaches it to the remote. It's a brilliant meta-exploration as they try to escape the cartoon characters who are suddenly out to kill them. The combination of animated cartoon violence and Bart and Lisa's real-world terror is played to absurd effect. Starship Pooper's Maggie is actually the offspring of Marge and the alien Kang. This segment parodies the Jerry Springer Show as Kang and Marge go on TV to settle their interspecies parental dispute, leading to the classic insult-driven chaotic brawl. Newer Treehouse of Horror episodes, The Guilty Pleasures. While the newer episodes may not quite capture the originality and tight writing of the classics, they're still fun to watch. Newer Treehouse of Horror segments tend to experiment with visuals, making them a pleasure to see even if the humor can feel a bit more forced. Modern parodies sometimes focus on trendy topics, tapping into current pop culture rather than horror classics. It's fun to watch how the writers and animators take on new themes like Stranger Things or Jurassic Park, keeping that nostalgic Simpsons Halloween tradition alive. The newer Treehouse of Horror episodes may not match the classics, but they bring back memories of old Halloween marathons, making them a comfort watch. Well, that's it for this Halloween edition of our Guilty Pleasure series. I hope you had as much fun diving into these spooky throwbacks as I did. The Monster Squad will remind you why a little monster hunting never gets old. Rocko's Modern Life Halloween special will took you on a wacky, nostalgic ride. And the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror gave everyone chills and laughs like only it can. If these picks brought back memories or made you want to rewatch, be sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Did I miss any of your favorite Halloween guilty pleasures? I'd love to hear which shows or movies make Halloween special for you. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss out on the next episode in this series and more open-minded contact videos. Thanks for watching, stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one. And like always, stay safe and stay open-minded.